So g'day and welcome back to Goomoney's Coins and Banknotes, and in today's video we're looking at the second decimal series of Ghana coins. So they're the ones in the center, and up the top and down below we have the pre-decimal coins. So in 1965 Ghana did decimalize the currency, but this is all pretty much a mess to 1967. They first decimalized based on the pence. So £1 was equivalent to 240 pence. So when they decimalised, this was equivalent to 50 pence. So this is the 1965 50 pesewas. And it was 1 cedi, which is the currency. So that's the currency there. Was equivalent to 8 shillings and 4 pence. So that is 100 pence. So all the coins of the pre-decimal series correspond to, like, this one was 24 cedis, that's 2 shillings. This one's 1 shilling, it's equivalent to 12 pence. And here we have the 10 pesewas, not 10 pence, 12 pence, equivalent to 12 pesewas. So obviously the coins didn't correlate. The only coins that did correlate was the halfpenny and the 1 penny. So they did keep those into circulation past 1967, because they never issued any 1 or half pesewa coins or even a 2 pesewa coin for the 1965 series. So, and these had the despot. He was overthrown in 1967, and they decided to revalue the currency again. And this time it was 1.2 new pesewas equals 1 old one. Sorry, it's the other way around. It's 1.2 old pesewas equals 1 new one. Because when they changed this currency, they made it equivalent to 1 cedi equals 10 shillings. So obviously the coins didn't really correspond. But like in Australia, New Zealand, and other countries, 1 shilling became 10 pesewas, 2 shillings become 20 pesewas. The threepence, same size as the 2.5 pesewas, that's a single year issue. 6pence become 5 pesewas, and that's a bit smaller than 5 pesewas. And the 1.5 pesewas became 1. Well, the value is a little bit lower, but the actual coins themselves are the same size. So they kept the Black Star of Africa, so the symbol of anti-colonialism and independence, on these coins, changed the denomination. And on the other side, they took off the dictator's head, and they put on, well, I better turn the light on. This side, they have some drums. So they put just symbols that represent Ghana, and they had the motto freedom and justice. So that's what happens when dictators get overthrown. They try and erase their legacy. Okay, so that's pretty much what you are going to get for this series. So I'll go through each denomination quick. So this is the half pesewa, made out of bronze, 2.83 grams, 20.2 millimeters. Thickness is only 1.2. These are all pretty thin coins. Has the Black Star of Africa, and on the other side we have Adowa drums, and this is going to occur on other denominations as well. And the mintage for this one is 30 million, so a pretty common coin. As you can see, this one's uncirculated. Don't think these really minted that, circulated that well. They were minted by Heat in the Royal Mint in the UK. So the 1 pesewa, as you can see, it has fingerprint marks, so that means it's toned. 1967, and Black Star of Africa. And on this side we also have the Adowa drums. So not really much difference in the design. Mintage for 1967, 62.5 million, so it seems that this is a more popular coin. Not surprised, considering most people, even now in Ghana, live in abject poverty. Okay, then you got 1975 with 50 million. And 79 with 5 million, so it seems to be the key date. And in the 1980s, this lost value, so it would have dropped out of circulation. Okay, then we have the 2.5. So first of all, we've got the pre-decimal threepence. and the 2.5 pursuers. And you can see they've got the simplified coat of arms on this coin, and that occurs in all the other denominations. So, and on the back we have some cocoa plants, and the specifications pretty similar to the footprints coin. So obviously the footprints could have been used in circulation. Probably not, but people would have tried. And scallop shaped, so it has 12 notches. So this is just a smaller version of the Hong Kong $2 coin. It is a copper nickel, 3.24 grams, 19.5 millimeters. Mintage is 24 million, so really it's not going to be a hard coin to get. So, and if you want to buy this one, you're probably about $5 to $10. With the half and the one, you're probably paying just a few dollars each. Okay, then we have the 5 pursuers. So same simplified coat of arms. So we'll have a look at the coat of arms when I get a bigger coin. And this is the same size as an Australian 5-cent coin. It's milled. And on the back, we have cocoa plants as well. Ghana, freedom of justice. And these are both in uncirculated grade. And the mintage for this one. So the 2.5 was a single year issue. The 5 was multiple years. So 1967, 30 million. 73, 8 million, seems to be a key date. And 1975, 20 million. So when I mean key date, I just mean the lowest minted coin that they issued for that denomination. Okay, so then we have the 10 and 20 pursuers. These are the same size as Australian 10 and 20 cent coins. So here you go. Yep, made out of copper and nickel. So they have the coat of arms on the front of the coin. On the other side, we also have cocoa. So these ones, all cocoa. And the 20 pursuers was the highest value coin in circulation up until 1979, when they issued the 50 pursuers and the 1 city coin, which we're going to have a look at in a minute. Okay, the weight of the 10 pursuers is 5.66 grams, and the 20 is 11.31 grams, and that's nearly double. The size of this one's 23.5 millimeters, and this one's 28. So same as Australian coins, so these are both multiple year issues. The 10 pursuer 1967, mintage of 13.2 million. 1975, 20 million. 1979, 5.5 million. So that seems to be the 79 probably a bit harder to get. 20 CD coins only minted for 2 years, so 1967, 25.8 million. You can see this is pretty common theme in Africa, in which they issue coins once every 10 years. So obviously they either mint this as frozen date, or they just mint so many that they can use it over that 10-year period. And 1979, 5 million. So these ones in this condition only worth a few dollars together, probably about $5 all up. Okay, then we have the last of the coins issued in the 70s. So we have the 50 pursuers, single year issue. And these were taken out of circulation in 1984 when they issued the smaller coins. So this one is the largest, and as you can see, it's quite toned, and it's a bit expensive. You'll be paying about $10 and up for one of these coins. It's aluminium bronze, same composition as Australian coins, of the $1 and $2 denomination. It's 12.5 grams, 32 millimeters. Once again, on the back we just have cocoa and the motto and the name of the country, and we have 40 million of these minted. So not too sure why these are a bit expensive with the high mintage. With the 1 cedi, this is the same shape as the UK 50 pence coin, or the Solomon Islands $1, and it has a denomination on this side. They have cocoa on there as well, and on this side we have a cowrie shell, so it's a bit different than the other denominations. So we have drums, we have cowrie, and we have cocoa. So they're the 3 coin obverses, reverses, whichever you want to say, that they used up until the current series, in which they just put the coat of arms on it. Okay, so the mintage of this coin is 160 million. So this is the highest minted coin, and it means that it is supposed to have been popular. But quite thick. So what we have here, we have a sword used by chiefs. We have a staff used by linguists for ceremonial events. So we're not talking about people who study languages, we're probably talking about translators. So by having that staff, it's pretty genius. You would know who to go up to and talk to if you wanted to talk to someone that doesn't specifically speak your language. Okay, here we have the Osu Castle. That was turned into a presidential palace. It's also a slave centre, so that's why they stopped using it. But now it's a museum. We have a cocoa tree representing agricultural wealth of Ghana, and a gold mine. So Ghana does have a lot of minerals, and that's why they have the gold mine. So different segments of the. So this is the oldest, and this is more modern with modern mining techniques. And here we have the Golden Lion of St. George, and you probably think this is St. George's Cross. No, that's actually green and yellow around there. So this just represents a connection with the United Kingdom. So that's basically all that represents. That's just the lesser coat of arms, or the simplified coat of arms. So basically, if you wanted to get all these coins as a set, yeah, you're probably paying, I'm just going to make up probably about $30 to $40 for the whole lot together. That's probably including postage. But anyway, I hope this helps you with your Ghana coins. Not really an exciting series. Neither is the next series, so the inflationary series. Not that exciting, but we're just going to go through them anyway. Thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and take care.